Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 24th Tuesday, January 2023, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the Hindu Daily. I am Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, this session is purely for initiating language-related activities and expressing opinions. So, the first news item goes like this: Mary Com led panel to probe wrestlers' charges. It's very interesting news item. Mary Com led. So now we got a very interesting verb in its third form, led. Lead, led. Okay, can see that word.
Led.
Led, L-E-D. So this is a very important observation, dear language lovers. The verbs in the third form can act as an adjective. Mary Com led. So we know the word lead. Lead is always there. It's a very common word, lead. Lead. It means you control a team or you control a group. You take active involvement of something. Mary Com led panel. Panel is a very important word, panel. So I want to see the plosive sound of p here, panel. Okay, p sound, okay.
Panel.
Okay, it's a very beautiful panel. To probe is infinitive here. After to, you can have a noun and you can have a verb also. Okay, so this is probe. Probe is a very common word. So probe means you investigate or you inquire. Okay, probe. It's also on probe. You try to discover something. Probe. Wrestlers, as a wrestling is a type of game like boxing. Okay, as we know, a Wrestling Federation of India is always there, and Mary Com actually was our 6-time world champion. So she was given a charge actually. Okay, wrestlers charges. Okay, wrestlers apostrophe S. So it must have the possession of wrestler. That is the meaning. Probably they have identified some allegations or some corruptions. That may be the reason why she was given such a post. Mary Com led panel to probe. See the sentence structuring and all. If you want to understand the real meaning, you must read the entire news item. Okay. Now we go to a very unfortunate news. 2 students in state infected with norovirus. 2 students. The word is very important. It's not student. Okay, it's a longer O sound like food. Okay. We always say this word student. Student. Okay. 2 students in state infected with something. You suffer from a disease. You die of a disease. Suffer from something. Infected with. This is how your journey with prepositions. Prepositions are brilliant pieces of language contributors. Infected must be an adjective here. Infected. 2 students were infected. That must be in passive structure with norovirus. So that is purely a disease, health related issue. Please read that story to know more details about that. Now comes a very interesting news item. Governor's address skirts around contentious issues. By reading this, what is in your mind? Governor's address. Governors. Can see that. Of the governor. Address can have multiple meanings. Probably if somebody is asking what is your address, it can be the details of your living, okay, where you live and all. What could be the other meaning of that? Address can be a formal speech. So brilliant observation. So she gave an address to the Royal Academy. Governor's address. And the pronunciation is very interesting.
Address.
Okay, it's address. Okay, that is not a sound, it's address. The accent for second syllable, address. Okay.
Address.
Governor's address. Skirt around is a very interesting phrase of the day. Skirt. Okay, as we know, skirt is a noun.
Skirt.
It's a piece of clothing. Okay, of girls, we know that skirt. Okay, but here the word skirt acts as a verb.
skirt,
Skirt around means to go around. You avoid discussing some key issues so that some problem can be avoided. So now skirt around. Now comes very interesting word contentious. The spelling is very tricky. Contentious. Can see the pronunciation.
contentious,
Contentious. The accent falls for the second syllable. Contentious. Contentious. The only way is to read it 1,000 times. Contentious.
contentious,
Contentious. Contentious means which is likely to cause disagreement or contentious. Contentious issue. Now you must have got the meaning of a skirt around. Okay, you are skirting around contentious issues so that a problem can be, a crisis can be avoided. Now we go to next news item. We'll take up Pandit's issues. Rahul says in J&K. So here the doer is missing. We will take a problem. I will take up. Doer is missing. We take up. Will is a helping verb. As you know, there are 30 helping verbs. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. Used to, ought to, need, dare, must. After these helping verbs, we'll have the root form of a word. Will take up. Pandit's issue. Pandits must be Kashmiri migrants. Okay, see Pandits. Okay. So you must know the background information. Then only you can get the real meaning. Issues, problems. Today we got 2 news items having the word issues. Okay, contentious issues, Pandits issues. Okay, Rahul says in Jammu and Kashmir. Now comes the last news item of the day. 21 Andaman Islands named after Paramveer Chakra awardees. So very interesting news item. 21 Andaman Islands named. Okay, were named after. Can see the preposition after. Named after. The street is named after P.T. Usha, okay, named after. Okay, see, this is a very interesting news item. Those unnamed islands were given names after the great persons who sacrificed their life for our nation. Paramveer Chakra awardees. That word is a brilliant word. It ends with EE. EE must be the receiver. You know that.
awardee,
Awardee. I can say awardee. The last syllable gets heavy accent.
awardee,
Awardees. Okay. So can say trainer, trainee. ER or OR endings will be at the giving end. EE endings will be receiving end. Okay. Trainer, trainee. Trainee means one who attends the training. Employer, employee. Employer, employee. Interviewer, interviewee. Those who attends, gets, receiving end will be EE, payee, addressee, awardee. That is a very interesting suffix approach in English language. Okay, this is how you guess the word meaning in many areas. That is how you grow in language. The language lovers, as we know, if you are consistent in this activity, you come to feel that something is happening. That something, that small some things will collectively contribute towards the heavy everything. As we have a proverb, many a mickle makes a muckle. Okay, that is a brilliant observation. I wish you all success. Have a great day. Thank you very much.